Reconciliation allows us to rid ourselves of guilt and pain associated with our past sins and to live again in the light and the holiness of Christ, to be made new, to literally be reborn, not in a physical sense, but in a spiritual sense. We are only given one soul, and we will never be given another, but our soul will be made clean through Christ's gift, his forgiveness, which we receive in reconciliation. I have failed in my life to allow God to clean me completely, and I kept those sins in my soul, and those past sins weighed me down because of my failure to allow God's grace to clean me. I held on to my sins instead of handing them over to Him. The weight was unbearable, and I never realized how it weighed me down spiritually, emotionally, or even physically until I entered that silence with God. In that silence, I learned the little bits of self-hatred, guilt, and failure that I hung on to. And I know it's something that many of you are also hanging on to. In that silence, I was with the Lord, and He put light on my darkness. I was unwilling to allow Jesus' forgiveness and absolution to fully clean my soul. Though I had been sincere in my confession, I really was not ready to be made new. I clung. I held on to my past sins because I thought I was unworthy. This past failure, it held me back from loving God fully and living fully to how He had called me to be, to the child of God that He desires me to be. This failure caused me to allow Satan to deceive me by telling me I'm not worthy. This failure made me think of myself unworthy, which is true. But because of Jesus' sacrifice, God's love has made me a new child of His love, and it's made me worthy to whatever call and station in life He desires for me. Is there still old yeast that needs removed? What is it, Lord, that is keeping me from being made new? What is preventing me from being the child You have created me to be? What sins do I hold on to? Am I ready, Lord, to truly allow Your grace and forgiveness to be enough to be made new in You?